Hey everybody, Jim Kielbaso here from Football Coach U. I just want to take a minute to talk about something and kind of reflect on something that just happened to me, and I'm sure it has happened to you too, and to maybe help you think about it a different way. I know that we discussed it amongst some of my staff members, and all of my coaches kind of felt the same way as me. So what just happened, and it happened actually twice today, but what just happened before I came out to the car was a dad of a kid that we train, a high school football player, came up and started thanking everybody immensely and showing us a video of his son dominating a kid and drills at a football camp that he went to. It was an exposure camp, and the kid looked great. And the dad was going on and on about what a difference we've made in this kid's life. And he used these words. He said, "You guys don't understand. You are changing lives here. You are changing lives, and I wish everybody knew about it." Now, I'm not telling you this to promote what we're doing. The reason I want to talk about this with you is that after this happened, I grabbed a couple of my coaches who are younger than me and talked to them, and I kind of asked them what that meant to them. And they said, well, a lot of times we kind of blow that off. People are happy with things and they love it here and this and that. And they said, but that did really, that did kind of make things worth it. It's really cool to hear that. And from a parent's perspective, I was able to ask the dad questions like, what was he like when he got back in the car on the way home from the camp? And he said, my God, he was a different kid. He's got so much confidence right now. He feels so good, and he's excited about playing football, and he's just a different kind of kid. And when I started explaining that to my coaches that don't have kids at home, that, my God, it makes such a difference in not just the kid's life, but in parents' lives and the family's lives, when somebody feels great about what they're doing and when an impact has been made on a kid. And I think we as coaches, we kind of get used to helping kids and almost take it for granted that we may make an impact on a kid's life. But when you hear it come from a father's mouth and explain to you clearly, like, what it has done for him, it really makes you kind of take a step back and start thinking about everything that we do and what it actually means to kids. And I think when you're a parent, you realize how much it means. When you're not a parent, you may not have any idea what that's doing. But not to sound cliche and say things like, we're changing lives one rep at a time, but we kind of have to think about that everything we do is making an impact on a kid. And it's not just the results, it's the way you're treating kids. It's the way you're pushing kids and motivating them and letting them know that you care, sometimes in a hard way and sometimes in a soft way. And it's also about getting those results and keeping kids healthy and safe and just doing the right things for kids. And while you're coaching and you're getting your programs, your off-season programs going, try to remember that it's not just about getting in the weight room and and screaming and yelling and putting up big numbers. It's not just about that. You literally have the opportunity to make an impact on a kid's life that will extend far beyond the weight room, simply by developing that confidence and developing that mindset and having that kid think differently about himself. So it was a great feeling that I had today, and I'm sure that you've had it too if you've been coaching for any period of time. And I'm going to encourage you to not take it for granted. And when something like that happens, I know in the past I have been the kind of person that you get a compliment and it's kind of hard to take compliments, so you kind of blow it off. But I'm going to encourage you to kind of hold on to it and really feel that you are doing something bigger than yourself, and let that motivate you to continue doing that, and to continue taking things seriously, and to continue letting kids know that they're special, and that you're going to treat them in the way that they deserve, because it really can make a difference. So I hope this just kind of helps you think about things slightly differently, because it really did put some things in perspective in a good way for me, and I know that you're going to get that same feeling too real soon. So keep coaching hard, and we'll see you back here soon. Thanks.